Well, it just sums up our season, doesn't it? Yes, we're not having the greatest season at this moment in time, and the bad news just keeps on rolling. And of course, this latest revelation has left Liverpool fans stunned, and just fill in the sort of blank there. But yeah, it's not a good one, of course. We are going to be breaking that down in today's video. It's just typical of Liverpool this season, let's put it that way. But yes, Manchester City, big game, of course, coming up. Really looking forward to this match, hoping that we can continue our sort of good form in the Premier League, back up our last result within the Premier League, that against Newcastle, and try and get a bit of a winning streak. That's something that we've struggled with so far this season, so I'm hoping we can get a win, because the teams in and around us for those top four positions is not guaranteed anymore, guys. Manchester United, I hate to say it, Manchester United are actually playing really well under Michael Carrick and actually getting some wins on the board against, Arsenal, City, Tottenham yesterday. 4 wins on the bounce since Michael Carrick's taken over. Find themselves into the Champions League spot. Same with Liam Rosenwa at Chelsea. We are falling behind the pack. And if we keep on losing, keep on drawing, then there could be a huge problem. And we may be playing Europa League football next season, if not worse. Conference League. Guys, let's not talk about the match too much right now. Let's get into this news that's scarred Liverpool fans. But first, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. So yes, Jeremy Jacquet, the player that we just shedded out £60 million for. A done deal. I just finished my Panenka deep dive on him. For those of you that follow Panenka, give me a shout in the comments. We've got a real deep dive into the player. Really excited after going through what he's all about. Looks like a really good player, one for the here and now, but one for the future. But yes, typical Liverpool luck this season. Suffered a serious injury days after signing for Liverpool. Yes, the new Liverpool signing, Jeremy Jacquet, is facing a stint on the sidelines after suffering what has been described as a serious injury in his second game since this transfer was announced. The 20-year-old was in the Northwest at the start of the week to finalise his transfer in a deal worth £60 million, which will come in effect in the summer. He returned back to Reims and played a cup match in the midweek before he was again named to start in the defeat to Lens on Saturday, which when he hurt his shoulder in the second half. After tracking a runner back towards his box, Jacquet immediately clutched his left shoulder and was assisted off the pitch in obvious pain and discomfort within 20 minutes into the fixture. This was pictures of the moment. Run's manager said after the match, for Jeremy, it's his shoulder, and for the other player, it's muscular. We'll have to see, but it's definitely quite serious for both of them. Now, the severity of the injury, of course, will be determined by scans, but one of these shoulder ones are a bit of an iffy one, and they can be, reoccurring sometimes. So, yeah, this is not necessarily good news for Liverpool, and it's something that just keeps on, it just sums up our season so far, doesn't it? Really.
In other news, Arne Slot has offered a detailed explanation of why he continued to place his faith in Milos Kerkez during the defender's difficult early months at Liverpool, while also stressing that Andy Robertson remains a valued and important part of his squad. When Kerkez completed his £40 million move from Bournemouth last summer, expectations were high. The Hungarian international was viewed as a long-term solution at left-back and someone capable of adapting quickly within a Liverpool side that had just lifted the Premier League title. His energy, athleticism and attacking intent appeared well suited to Slot's style of play, and many anticipated a relatively smooth transition. However, the reality proved far more challenging. Kerkez struggled to find consistency in his early performances, often looking uncertain in his positioning and decision-making. At times, he appeared caught between his defensive responsibilities and his attacking instincts, leading to costly lapses and hesitant displays. Supporters began to question whether he had been rushed into such a demanding role, especially with an experienced option like Robertson still available. Despite these concerns, Slot remained committed to the youngster. Kerkez started 20 of Liverpool's first 24 league matches, frequently being selected ahead of Robertson. That decision initially drew criticism, with many feeling the manager was overlooking a proven performer in favour of an out-of-form newcomer. Yet Slot insists his approach was always rooted in long-term thinking. This is what you get if you play longer together with your teammates, Slot explained. This is what you get if you keep playing those players, even if they are maybe in sometimes having moments in games that are not as good as other moments, or games that have not been as good as other games. This is also normal for younger players, and the only thing you can do as a manager is keep trusting them and keep believing in them, because we know we signed him, we saw his potential, and we knew. And it already has been shown that potential will be seen if you keep playing them. In Slot's view, consistency is essential for young players adapting to elite level football. Rather than rotating Kerkez in and out of the team, he felt regular minutes were the best way to accelerate his development and build confidence. That patience now appears to be paying off, with the defender producing more assured and composed performances in recent weeks. The situation inevitably invited comparisons with Robertson's own early days at Anfield. When the Scot joined Liverpool from Hull City in 2017, he did not immediately become first choice. Under Jurgen Klopp, he had to wait several months before earning a sustained run in the side. That period proved crucial to his development, eventually turning him into one of the best left-backs in world football. Now 31, Robertson is no longer at his physical peak, but he remains a highly reliable performer. His experience, leadership, and understanding of Liverpool's culture make him a valuable asset. And there were moments earlier in the campaign when he may have offered more stability than Kerkez. Slot, however, believes balancing both players' needs has been essential. There are a lot of games to be played, and for him, it was the first time the combination of Premier League and Champions League, Slot added. But definitely Milos is another example of a very young player we've signed, where the best of him is still to come, and he's already developed this season. Robertson has featured 22 times in all competitions, starting 12 matches, but that level of involvement has not fully satisfied a player accustomed to being an automatic starter. With the World Cup on the horizon and his role as Scotland captain in mind, regular football remains important to him. This led to speculation in January that he could leave Anfield, with Tottenham reportedly willing to pay around £5 million for his services. Liverpool were open to the idea, but only if a suitable replacement could be secured. When potential solutions such as recalling Kostas Tsimikas from his loan spell at Roma failed to materialise, the club decided to block the move. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.